In these few moments we're going to explore desktop video editing, the freedom and the autonomy to create. So there's going to be 4 yellow slides, and then I'm going to end up getting to what Movie Studio 15 looks like. So to fill and plug a couple of gaps, what we've got on Android is something I did yesterday, which is about my big-ish PowerDirector Android app and how much I use it. And I want to contrast and compare that to how we work on desktop. Now, on my channel again, there are 4 playlists, and the way I taught myself video editing was Sony Vegas 11, which I'll come to in a second, after looking to say that these 4 playlists have 50 videos on that one, then 13, then 15, and 14 and 15. You can see that there's not much going on, and I'll tell you exactly why. So if I go back here and just present this for a couple of seconds, and I want to keep an eye on the clock because I don't want to be long on this first part to it. So I've called this as a mini freedom and autonomy to create, because a screen that I shared a couple of days ago on a different video was about how I work, and that is hugely on mobile, hugely on desktop Windows, and on Android screen recording. So what I've got down here on the red part is video editing using Vegas Movie Studio 15. Now, as a quick mini 20-second history, February 13 was the time when I first touched eyes on Sony Vegas 11. I did this edit, which was no more than chopping up someone's talk at a conference. I was really pleased with myself, and I thought I was a video editor. How wrong I was. By the way, in 2006 I was using Pinnacle Studio on Windows XP, and it was obviously a slow experience, painful experience, because the processors were so small. Middle slide. April 2015 I moved over to Sony Vegas Movie Studio Platinum 13. Now I've got to about 250 projects and about another 98 video files. It was a sort of a light greyish sort of thing. I will leave it there. May 18, Sony Vegas Studio Platinum 15. By the way, I've only got 30 projects there with about 10 video files that have been rendered. Now you can see that I've not used it much, but it is a lovely, lovely program, and it's a dark grey example on the bottom right. Point being here is that I tried middle ground of Sony Vegas. Sorry, it's not Sony Vegas. Sorry, the slide says Sony Vegas 15. That is not true. It is Vegas Movie Studio. Sorry, I wrote the slide and I got it wrong. I'm so ingrained with the Sony, but Sony sold it to Magix, M-A-G-I-X. So what I'm trying to get at here is there's a phenomenal amount of choice. Now, top right of screen is an example project which I'm going to look at in the next part in this little mini series. But for me personally, I'll just get the old laser pointer out, is that forget about the technology. What is it you are trying to say? The common video editing tasks for me is adding video clips, images, audio, text. You combine those clips to make a bigger thing, or you cut them up to make something smaller. That's what I do. I want to add extra layers on top of each other, whether it's text, video, audio, music, whatever. I personally love and use the ungrouping to shift the audio from a video clip. I will demonstrate that a little bit later on. I can zoom in to see frame by frame. On mobile PowerDirector, I can only get into 0.1, a tenth of a second, not frame by frame. I crop a clip quite a lot to add keyframe animations if I wish to. It takes a bit of time, but it's worth it. Much lesser for me is transitions and effects. Now that's really important, because I would say that any big video editing program is sold on these fantastic transitions and these Hollywood effects. I don't use them. I want to try and tell a simple story, obviously videos to help people learn. The other thing I've been using the new Vegas 15 for is to analyze other people's work in that little series thing I'm sort of ongoing, which is how did they make that video. So right, look, the best thing we can do here is have an idea of what this looks like, and I'm going to go into detail of this in the next little video.